Hi, everybody. We are group number 12, and today we're going to continue our discussion about the product that we're building, mobile vehicle registration and emissions. And we're going to dive into the business model of the product itself. First, let me go through the agenda. First, we're going to give you a quick reminder of what our business idea is. Then we're going to dive into the build, measure, learn process that we used in order to help us build this the framework for our new product. And then we're going to dive into the business model framework. We're going to address the key partners, key activities, consumer relationships, channels. You get the idea. We're going to go through all 9 factors of the business model framework. So let's dive in really quick. Our business idea is very simple. While you are at work or you're at home, AutoEase will come to you where we perform emission and registration on your vehicle, and also some minor repairs on your vehicle should your vehicle need some. First, let's dive into the build, measure, lean process and identify the processes that we use to help us learn and build our product, and most importantly, grow it. We focused on 3 factors. We focused on consumers, we focused on subject matter experts, and then we dove into the technology that's going to help us deliver the product that we're trying to deliver to our consumers. So first, let's dive into the customers. We took 2 approaches. We did a quantitative approach where we interviewed our friends and family. We got a lot of student feedback, and we even interviewed strangers just to see the interest level of the consumer, meaning are they willing to pay more for this product, or are they willing to pay it all for this product in order for us to be able to deliver that for them. After we did that, we jumped into the qualitative approach, meaning we actually went out and we observed consumer behavior and also the behavior of other industries. And to our surprise, we found that customers are really open to this idea. In fact, we know we have a good idea when most people are surprised that there's no service like that out there already, and they're willing to throw money. Kind of goes back to the lean startup, where if your product can get some early adopters, then you have a viable product. People that even when it's buggy are willing to give you money. And when we look at other industries, we found out that most consumers are okay with strangers coming to their house or the place of business in order to perform such a function. And so we looked at other industries like appliance repair or even Safelite Auto Glass, where they meet you at your location and perform a service for you. After we did interview stage and quality of approach, we looked at the subject matter experts. We wanted to find out, what do the experts have to say? And so we kind of focused on first service managers of the industries to see what they would have to say. For example, we interviewed Big O Tire manager, and once again, we got our validation. He was so happy to speak to us and let us know about what's going on in the industry, how does the industry work right now, what is the technology, we'll dive into that a little later, that's required to perform it. And once again, he was ready to quit his job and start working on this business model to help us deliver. That's how needed this product is in the industry. And once again, he was surprised that there's no product like that out there already to help deliver this type of service. Then we also interviewed the startup experts to see what they would have to say, and to our surprise, we found out there's also competition that's already beginning to form. There's a company, I believe, in southern Utah that's trying to also do a startup of exactly what we're talking about. So we know we're in the right place. Now, most people would get scared by this. We actually welcome competition because right now, as we start off, we are not going to be able to maintain the customer base that we need to, just because of lack of funding. And for every product out there, competition is healthy. And so we encourage that. Then we looked at the technology, and after speaking to our subject matter experts, we found out we need several things. We need a van, we need a machine, we need cameras, because according to the state of Utah, we need a camera on the vehicle and a camera on the technician in order to provide the service. And then we have to wrap everything into our CRM that's going to help us with customer service, setting up appointments, marketing, and sales. And so as you can see, we went through this process trying to identify what we need. And at first, if we were to borrow the concierge service approach, meaning we can do some of the legwork right now as we are growing and we are focusing on the customer, we found out also that customers right now, are willing to pay more, and we don't really need to cater to everybody, because right now we only need to cater to the ones that are willing to pay more as we get going and develop our fleet and our processes and our new CRM system. As we get bigger, at that point in time, we can maybe lower the price a little bit to trying to encourage some more customers. But for now, we're going to focus on the high-end premium service. More on that when we hit our business model framework. So without further ado, let's dive into the business model framework.
Our key partnerships are state and local government. This will help us make sure we maintain compliance with state and local legislation for the emissions. Also, a key partnership is our customer service team. As we grow and acquisition more customers, that becomes more important. Part suppliers for the minor repairs. That good relationship and key partnership will grow as we grow and continue to add services to our startup. And also with our maintenance team to provide our fleet with services, fixes as to keep our vehicles running that way we're not down an asset. Another key partnership is our vehicle supplier. That way we will acquisition new assets as we continue to grow and provide service to more and more areas. These are our key resources. One of the key resources is knowing the state and local emissions registration requirements. It's important. That way you can't really do emissions without knowing their state and local requirements and if your customer meets them. Another key resource is maintaining our fleet. We need to maintain our fleet ourselves. And also another important key resource is our customer service team / website. This will help us schedule appointments, acquisition new customers, and so forth. And also another key resource is expanding fleet to increase our coverage area. And this will go through as time as we grow. Another key resource is our partnership with part suppliers for mini repairs or minor repairs that you may need during your emissions and inspection. Our value proposition is to provide our consumers with a convenient service that otherwise is always inconvenience. What we mean by that is going to the DMV is always inconvenient, whether you're on a busy schedule, and that's our value proposition, is to provide you a convenient service at your work, something that fits in your schedule, not something that doesn't have you waiting in line for hours and hours on end.
Hi, I will be discussing channels and customer segments in this business model canvas. As you can see in this channel, we'll be using our mobile app to set an appointment when customer calls in and send them out an email afterwards with the link to make convenient to track their driver for their safety. After sales, we'll ask customers for referrals and also send them information about vehicle maintenance, whether they have a problem or a question about the service. The channels will include our website that have under our services control, our mobile app, phone call to make sure you're on the right track, and through the initial appointment email. They are all effective way to target the large customers. Next is the customer segment, and I'll say that our service can target almost every driver who are willing to get their car ready for their inspection. Emission tests are required periodically and often when vehicle is sold or brought in a different state. Even 38 other states require an inspection, and there are plenty of opportunities for us because of this huge market segments, like how Jason has mentioned in our last presentation. The only thing that our customer would resist is that our competition is quite huge, with a bit more money than our competition. However, we offer a premium service and provide convenience for a service, so it won't hurt us a lot.
Key activities include finding and training drivers and maintenance workers, building a network of customers, creating software for the website, including phone operations, and many other things. Customer relationships will come from our website, where customers will find options of what they can and have done to their car, a phone number to reach us, and a time and date for them to pick from.
Hello, I'm here to talk about the cost structure and revenue streams. We are less concerned with the cost implications of our service and instead focus on value creation, premium value propositions, and a high degree of personalized service drive our model. Auto-Z's cost structure is directly related to the key resource and activities on which company depends to perform its services. Hence, it is possible to list the main costs as follows: maintenance and cleaning, installation of stations, information and reception center, management and personal costs, development and maintenance of integrated information system, website and smartphone application, insurance costs, customer services, and other expenses related to eventual improper use of the service and fees. So we figured we have two different revenue streams, the service and maintenance fee being the first and the subscription fees. Revenue streams are generated by the lines of service we offer. It consists of the annual fee charged from our customer base to keep their profiles active. Annual fees vary according to the user characteristics and to the service options. User can choose to pay an annual fee to have full access to the service during the year, or alternatively, they can pay every time they use the service. Service fees are charged as per the utilization and needs. The fees are all inclusive, and the customers don't have to face any extra costs. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you.